So, the sequence. This is that each of these guys is a single, maybe a UFO or cylindrical one, whatever. But when they connect or whatever, like we suspected, and that could be the column the planet's on, and they could just be the rails. Maybe they're there, maybe they're not there. Maybe just one of them shoots through, maybe it doesn't. Maybe they just all chain up, maybe they don't. Maybe they team up for our benefit, maybe they don't. Uh, but when linked, they can keep you in a capsule in a 1,000-footer, and you would and do it through your vision medically, and you would think you're here on Earth, but really you would be 200 feet up off Earth. But when you in a capsule or anywhere else on Earth, you could be on Earth, and one of these could be inside. Like you could have one of these the size of a 15-passenger van. But now, if you got 1,000-foot tall soldier, 1,000-foot tall person or entity, and you're in here, but it's somehow coming. Oh, they work it out the back of them. So we know that if to get there, I talked about that. To stagger is wide. That's when they get there. Then they build up. That's how they Voltron. Okay. So, okay. If that's how they Voltron when they do that, then it's out. Then we caught them when they planet jump. They're capable. They come in. They hold their heads still. They move their eyes right. They move their eyes left. Then they turn their heads. But usually they lean. They're leaned over on something. Then they can link up. They're capable of it through other Voltrons. So how big can they get? And then when you die, you could either, because you're in a suppository, basically a butthole, that's an asshole. So whenever you call a Satanist an asshole, they'll go assholed, like they know something you don't. I never really questioned it too much, but I could tell that's what it more or less was. And so, if you're in the asshole as a suppository or in one of these, either way, and there's numbers behind numbers, and there's often several ways to do a lot of this stuff. And if you're routed back like that when you pass away in this life, if they wanted you to, then you could be in the 50s. And then if they let go of you and then you were in a spiral and it trapped, you'd be gone. And then the other part of it is if they were body parting you out back secretly, you could be somebody else's experience, like that bot in this maze garden. That's for entities out there that are like Jabba that want a more Da Vinci human experience, and then they would keep you way far out so that when you passed, you would be the blobs. You would be closer to the blob out in the devout red dot area, and that's the way kind of it can go. And it's been suggested it might have gone with us. That's why I have to get what I want, man, because if I pass, man, my animals are gone, my objective is gone, my friends are gone, and all that stuff. It's not like they'd freaking go get you. So